Bell rolls is the reporter thrown into the secretive world of the Forex Super Model, where nothing is as it seems. Beware the techno monk, and steer clear of Professor Code and his two assistants. Give the senior trader a wide berth, and don't expect any sense from the risk manager.
Good morning, I'm Professor Code and this is the Forex Super Model daily briefing for Wednesday the 7th of the 7th 2021. Time is 0425 GMT, Asian session coming to a close, European session firing up, our lunchtime North American session. Right, yesterday then, Tuesday the 6th, we had a positive opposed driver in the yen at plus 193, front and back door flows mainly coming out, the pound at minus 134, out the euro at minus 109, and the dollar was the positive rock at plus 50, activity plus or minus 243. Intra-week then, this is from Monday open to about 15 minutes ago. We've got a positive opposed driver in the yen again at plus 248. Front and back door flows mainly coming out, the pound at minus 113, out the euro at minus 150, and the dollar was the positive rock at plus 15, activity plus or minus 263. So over the week then we've had yen strength driving, pound and euro weakness, and dollar strength a little bit. Intraday, this is the Asian session to about 15 minutes ago. Positive opposed driver in the yen at plus 56, no backdoor flows, the opposing negative flows mainly coming out the pound at minus 27, out the euro at minus 17, and out the dollar at minus 12 as the rock, negative rock, plus activity plus or minus 56. Right, what's going to knock it about? Well, today we've got the Fed minutes, excuse me, the FOMC minutes. Tomorrow we've got AUD Governor Lowe's speech. Friday we've got China CPI, ECB Lagarde speech, and the CAD unemployment rate data and the employment change data. So the main event is obviously the Fed, which has been shaking up the market since the last rates decision, really. Right, so let's look at the flows. Our trades have come off break even. They went negative yesterday, and now they're positive again. We're about plus 500 points up at the moment. Right, euro. Euro is strong, except against the dollar, the yen, and the Swiss. The yen is strong across the board. The pound is weak, except against the CAD, the AUD, and the NZD. So the commodity currencies are weaker. The Swiss is strong across the board. The CAD is weak, except against the AUD and the NZD. The AUD is weak across the board. The NZD is weak except against the AUD, and the dollar is strong except against the yen and the Swiss. Right, so what have we got? We've got Swiss strength, we've got AUD weakness, and we've got yen strength. So yen and Swiss are strong, and AUD is weak, and commodity currencies generally are soft. Right, let's have a look at the asset classes and then try and make some sense of it as we run into the Fed minutes. Right, so what do we got then? We've got US dollar index. US dollar index basically looks like that. It broke, it's come back down, and it's now at the resistance break. So dollar's strong. Gold's got this sort of look about it. It's 0.5 from the modelled high or the low. can't make its mind up at the moment. Oil had this massive up, and it's now come back a bit. Oil's come off 0.25 from the high. Wall Street's got this sort of dirge below the high sort of look. It's above its break. It's plus 0.28 from the high. The S&P is looking at this sort of situation. It's come off its high, and the tech is up there. It's plus 0.35 from the high, so it's 35% above the high. So equities are strong at the moment. If you take that away from it, US 10-year. Right, this is the bond, and it's the price. So it's broken, and it's come back down just a tad on the price. So the price of the US 10-year has shot up, which means yields have dropped off. The bund, what's happening with the bund? The bund has got this sort of look to it. It's sub its highs, relatively speaking. Euro bund yields are, in a model sense, are stronger than US 10-year, and that should give support to the euro dollar in theory. Right, so copper had a good pump up earlier, and now they sold it right off again. So copper's been trading quite erratically, and it's about 0.35 from the floor. So you'd be having a wild ride on copper. And US steel is still very soft. It's 0.22 from the floor. Okay, so right, let's finish off. And then we're running into the Fed minutes, which we had soft inflation data came out yesterday for the US, that was interesting. So we're short USD dollar against euro pound AD, and we're short NZD against euro pound CAD AD. Okay, so there's a lot of noise, negative noise against the AUD at the moment. There's a lot of positive noise with the NZD. The pound has got a lot of negativity to it at the moment, and obviously these are all against our core positions. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to follow through, but that's where it is. Positioning wise, we're quite happy. All we're doing is having to wait basically for the market to catch up, and the rest of the market can enjoy the ups and downs. We're just sort of riding the horse at the moment. Anyway, so that's where we are. We're going to stick with our positions. We're looking to add AUD, NZD longs. The analysts are banging on about further falls. Quite possible to get further falls in the AUD NZD due to its positioning. It's positioned at the old here. You got this like support which it broke and then it's come back to. So you're quite likely to see us on the daily. You're quite likely to see a bit further softening in the AUD. NZD, given the noise and the negativity, that may well be true. But we're still going to be aiming to scale up massively long AUD NZD when we get the opportunity. So anyway, hope that was useful. See you again for tomorrow for the daily briefing. Thank you for watching.